Hi, it's Jen. Welcome to another edition of 50s Plus. Today we'll be working mainly with bodyweight exercises, so we need a minimal amount of equipment. Just your chair or something to rest up against would be fantastic. A mat, if there's a couple of exercises that you may be down onto your knees for, or sitting on the ground. And obviously the usual stuff, make sure you've got your water bottle and your towel with you. Warm up, take about 10 minutes. Main piece today is based over about 30-minute period, and then we're going to do some lovely cool down with lots of stretches and stuff like that. So I'm going to give you 1 minute to get ready. So go and grab a chair, you make sure you've got a mat and make sure you've got your water bottle and your towel, and then we'll get started. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get on with the warm-up. So as I said, it was 10 minutes and it's 10 exercises, and we're going to do about 30 seconds of work within each of those minutes. So the first one's going to be a march. We're going to use our arms, keep our chest up nice and tall. Off we go, 30 seconds, let's do this. Okay, we're at the halfway point. If I come to the side, you can see me. See, I'm not lifting my knees up particularly high. Just the idea to get my blood flowing. Okay, stop out of that one, take a little rest for a minute, and I'll demonstrate the next exercise. Next exercise, we are going to be doing a rotation, opposite hand to opposite foot. I'm going to go wide on my feet. I'm going to start off, I'm going to open up my chest and have my arms out to the side, and I'm aiming to touch my opposite hand to my opposite foot. Now if you don't have the mobility to come down that far, then that's absolutely fine. You could turn it just into a normal rotation. Okay, so 30 seconds. Ten seconds. Okay, rest out that one. Bring the legs back in, give them a little bit of a shake out. The next exercise is going to be a step back and reach. So, as I step back, I'm going to reach forward with my hands. Now, how far you step back is entirely up to you. Do a little step, if that's comfortable. If you have the ability to step a little bit further back, then that's okay as well. You can have a little bend in the knee if you want, or a straight leg is fine. So we're going to do 30 seconds, let's go for it. Just nice and gentle. Bring those arms up each time. Okay, rest out of that one. Next one we're going to do is a shoulder circle. Again, depending on the mobility or any existing issues in your shoulders, keep them just little, I would say, football size. Oh, sorry, soccer ball size. I'm in the wrong country. So I'm just going to go forward and then we're going to go back, okay? So let's wait for the 30 seconds to come round. If you've already started, that's not a problem. I'm going to do 15 seconds forward and 15 seconds back. Okay, now let's reverse it. Another 10 seconds. Okay, and give the arms a little shake off. Well done. Okay, next exercise, we're going to do a body weight squat. Now, you don't have to come very low in this one. It's just about opening up the hips and warming up the lower body. I'm going to stand to the side so you can see me. I like to put my arms up in front. It helps me keep my chest up nice and tall. My feet are wider than my hips and my toes are slightly turned out. That's to promote my knees to go out and not collapse in. Arms up in front, and I'm just coming down into a gentle, and like I said, it is a warm-up. And you can go deeper if you want, or we could just stick to that little. "16 seconds. Okay, take another rest while I demonstrate the next exercise. So we're going to do a step out with a punch. So you're going to go forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back. Forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back, okay? A little bit of coordination. I'll do it from the side so you can see. So I'm going to go forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back. Forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back, okay? So we're stepping in a box. Keep the feet directly underneath the hips. Let's go for it. Forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back. Forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back. Good. Forward, forward, punch, punch. Excellent. Forward, forward, punch, back, back. Great. Forward, forward, punch, punch. Yes. Forward, forward, punch, punch, back. Let's do one more. Forward, forward, punch, punch, back, back. Oh, we've got time for one more. There we go. Okay, again, take a little rest for a second. What we're going to be doing is opening up the chest. So what I'm going to do is get you to bring your arms into a 90-degree angle. So that your elbow is at that right angle here. And bring them up in front. And then we're going to open up. What we're trying to do is draw your shoulder blades together. If I turn around, do it from behind. So I'm drawing my shoulder blades together. I'm going to pause for a second and then come back to the front. Draw, maintaining my elbows in those 90 degrees. Open up. Little squeeze each time. Eight seconds. Okay, give yourself a little rest. We're going to do what we call an arm opener. With an arm opener, I'm opening up the chest, and I'm not going to just do it, I'm not just going to do it horizontal with the floor, I'm also going to go for different angles. Okay, so let's wait. We've got another 10 seconds. Okay, so we open up and then we're just going to work those angles. Again, you want to pull those shoulder blades together. You can be slower than me as well, you don't have to keep up with me. It doesn't matter what pattern you go with. Another 6 seconds. Okay, so we have got some punches. Now for that, I'm going to ask you to stand in a boxer stance. So one foot in front of the other, chest up nice and tall, and we're going to be punching out. Okay, make a good fist. And make sure that we don't lean too far forward. Now it's just the actions just purely coming from our arms, okay? So we've got 5 seconds. Let's go for it. If you find the foot you've put forward is not comfortable, swap it over. You'll have one side that will feel better than the other. And punching out. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we are going to do a little squat and then a side stretch as our last exercise as part of our warm-up. So we'll squat down and then reach over, okay? Squat down and reach. Squat down and reach. And it's only a little movement, as you'll see from the side for me. I'm only breaking the knees very gently. Okay, let's do this. So we squat down and reach. Squat down and reach. Another 20 seconds. Ten seconds. 4 seconds. Brilliant, fantastic. Okay, so that's your warm-up done. Grab yourself a drink. Make sure you're all set up with your chair. And your mat is easy to grab hold of if you need it. I'm just going to give you a minute just to make sure you've got everything together, and I'll be back with you. Okay, let's get going with the main workout. So it's 6 exercises. We're doing 4 rounds of those exercises, and we're working to 40 seconds of work with 20 seconds of rest. After we've completed the first 6 exercises, I will give you a little rest, and then we'll move on through the round. So we're not going to complete all the rounds back to back. So there'll be a little bit of a cool down in between, just enough time to grab obviously a drink. So we'll work through that together. So don't worry too much. I'll be with you, and I will do any progressions or regressions that need doing just to help you out today to make sure that you feel comfortable in what you're doing. So I'm just going to get my timer started. And we're going to go through the first exercise. So the first exercise is a squat to step back, okay? So I will demonstrate that from the side so you can see what I'm doing. Now you can turn this into a squat, into a lunge if you are comfortable lunging, but if you're not, just do it as a step back, okay? So you would come down into your squat. Again, the depth to you is completely unique. So if you can come all the way down, then great. If you can only come to a shallow squat, then that's fine. We come out of the squat and then we step the leg back and back in. We squat, step the leg back, squat, step the leg back. Like I said, if you wanted to add it into a lunge, then you're more than welcome to do that. So we can squat and then we can come a little bit lower if that's something that you are comfortable doing. If not, don't worry about it. So we just squat and step back, squat, step back. Okay? Another 15 seconds. Okay, take a 20 seconds rest and I'll explain the next exercise. We've got a mountain climber. I want you to use the chair for this one, unless you're really comfortable down onto the floor. So I'm going to bring the chair in a little bit closer into me. Make sure it is something that is stable. I'm going to put my hands on the chair. I'm going to bring myself into a high plank position, and I'm going to aim to bring that knee into the chest. Working through, seeing if I get that knee as high as I can. Nice and light on the feet as well. Another 20 seconds. Okay, brilliant. Bring yourself out of that one. Okay, I'm going to pop the chair just a little bit out of the way for me. And we're doing a squat, including a low squat with side walk. So what we do is we come down into a low squat, or as low as we feel comfortable, and then we're going to walk to the side. And I'm going to walk 2 to one side, 1, walk over. I'm just going to try and stay low through the full movement. I also want my feet to stay reasonably parallel and my feet to be just wider than my hips. And we're walking a little bit of a quad burner. Keep low. Another 10 seconds. Little one. Okay, bring yourself out of that one. Okay, so what we're going to do for the next exercise is we're going to do 10 punches, and then we're going to do a elbow to knee. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee. So it's a crossbody crunch. Okay, so let's do this. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Again, cross body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Another 15 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cross body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Cross body. Okay, rest out of that one. We've now got a push up, so you may want to bring the chair in a little bit closer. If you were able to do push-ups on your knees on a mat, then great, do that. However, if you can't, bring a cushion on the floor or a mat on the floor. Pull your chair, your bench, whatever you've got. Have your hands just wider than your shoulders, and your chest wants to come down in between. I'm also squeezing my glutes and staying tight through the midline to make sure I hold a nice, good, fixed position. Another 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Okay, carefully bring yourself out of that one. We've got one more. Now you can choose either to sit on the chair or sit on the floor on the mat. That's entirely up to you. I'm going to start off with sitting on the chair. And what we're going to be doing, we're going to be punching up. Okay, so a little bit of a shoulder burner. Got 3 seconds. Okay, make sure you stay nice and upright through your torso, and we're punching up. What we want to try and do is keep going for the full 40 seconds. You've got rest coming up. This is the last exercise of the 6. Nearly there, 4 seconds. Okay, brilliant. That is your first round done. So those 6 exercises we're going to go through another 3 times. So take a little rest for a second and then we will get on with the next part. Okay, we're back into the second round. Hope you had a little rest. I'm going to get the mat out of the way. Remember, our first exercise is going to be our squat and step back. We can increase the intensity as we go through the rounds, as you get more and more confident with the movements. So remember, we're going to squat, step back, squat, step back. And like I said, it just has to be a little squat, step back. And if you want to turn it into a lunge, then that's absolutely fine as well. So we have got 7 seconds. Okay, let's do this. So squat, step back, squat, step back. What we're aiming to do is try and consistently move for the full 40 seconds, okay? So if you feel like you want to stop, just slow it down a little bit. Maybe you're trying to get through it a little bit too quick and you're not having to keep up with me, okay? You work at your own pace. For the 15 seconds. Six seconds. Okay, brilliant guys. Take your 20 seconds rest. We're going to go into that mountain climber. So remember the mountain climber, we want our hands just outside our shoulders, a bit the same as we would do for our push-up. We're going to step the feet back. Now, I want to try and maintain a nice neutral spine, so I'll squeeze my glutes, stay tight through the midline, and I'm aiming to bring that knee up into the chest. Again, just has to be nice and gentle. Seconds. Last one, fantastic. Okay, bring yourself out of that. So we've got that low squat with side walk. I'm going to move my chair slightly. So I'm going to come down into that low squat and I'm going to maintain that low squat for the full 40 seconds if I can. And I'm just going to do a little walk sideways like a crab. Okay. So start off, find that low squat position where you feel comfortable in. Make sure your chest is up, tall, little walk one way, little walk, depending on how much space you've got. And like I said, let's just try and stay nice and low throughout. You've got 10 seconds. Try and stay down there. Don't break it. Nearly there. Brilliant. Ooh. Give them a little shake out. Okay, we've got our 10 punches and then our elbow to knee, all right? You've got another 10 seconds of rest. Okay, so remember we're doing 10 punches out, elbow to knee. Let's do this.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow, elbow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. We're trying to crunch through the side. So as you bring that knee up, try and crunch down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Got an opportunity for 2 more rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Fantastic. So into your push up. Get yourself organised. Roll down onto your knees, whatever you need to do. Okay, I've got 5 seconds. Take a nice little deep breath in, and let's do this. Chest should come down in between the hands, full extension of the arms on the way back up again, okay? If you feel you're too close in, and your belly's coming in to the chair, then just shuffle your knees a little bit further back, okay? What we're trying to aim is that mid part of that chest is meeting between our hands. 15 seconds, keep it going, guys. Okay, brilliant. We've got our last one of our set of 6. And I'm going to do a punching up. Now this, I'm sitting on the edge of the chair or the box or whatever you've got. And I'm going to be punching up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to try and maintain that throughout the full 40 seconds. Let's go for it. Punching up, a bit of a shoulder burner. If you find going overhead's too much for you, you could punch out from here. That's absolutely fine. If you can, let's go overhead. Another 15 seconds, and then we've got some rest coming up. Okay, take that rest. So we've got another, I'm going to give you a minute just to grab a drink, and then we'll get going with the 3rd round. So we're at the halfway point now of the workout. You've been doing amazingly, so just refuel with some water. Mop your brow. It's very sweaty out here this evening, I'll be completely honest with you. Humidity is still here, it's not quite winter yet. And I will be back with you in a minute. Okay, let's get on with our 3rd round. So remember, we're starting with that squat to step back. If you have brought the chair in, move it out of the way, give yourself a little bit of space. Okay, we're going to get going in 10 seconds. Now, as I said before, you can turn it into a squat and a squat with a lunge. That's entirely up to you. Okay, so we're going to squat down, step it back, squat down, step it back. The step doesn't have to be very far either. Could just be a little movement. That's absolutely fine as well. Another 20 seconds. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Brilliant, guys. Okay, mountain climber. So remember, bring that chair in. If you're finding that the chair you've picked is too low for you, a kitchen counter works really well. It's just the right height. And then you can just, or you could stand against a wall and just bring the knees up. Okay, so let's go into that mountain climber. Fifteen seconds. Okay, bring yourself out of that one. I'm going to move my chair because I'm going to do the low squat with a side walk. So I'm going to bring myself down low, and I'm going to aim to try and stay low throughout the full 40 seconds. And we're walking nice little steps. Just imagine you're just a crab on the beach. Doesn't have to be big steps. You should be feeling it through your quads. Another 20 seconds. Try and stay low. Ten seconds. Okay, so we've got our 10 punches and then our elbow to knee. Got 15 seconds rest. Take the rest. Okay, 4 seconds. So remember, 10 punches. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you can't do the elbow to knee, you could just do straight punches. Okay, fantastic. So push-ups. For 7 seconds. Brilliant. Okay. Again, my chest is coming down between my hands and I'm fully extending my arms. Controlled movement. Think about your elbows tracking back along the body. We don't want to be flaring them out to the side. Ten seconds. Okay, bring yourself out of that one. Now, for the next 2 rounds, I'm actually going to choose to sit down on the floor. It's actually a little bit harder to do the punches above the head. So I'm going to sit myself down and I'm going to put my legs straight out in front of me. And what I'm trying to do is maintain my torso in a nice upright position. And I'm going to punch up. As I said last round, if punching up's too much for you, you could punch out in front or you could punch out to the sides. But I'm going to choose to punch up. Remember, we've got rest coming, so try and maintain the movement. Keep those arms going. We've got another 15 seconds, and then we've just got one more round. Okay. Whew. Take a rest. We're now going to go and have another minute, and then after that minute we'll tackle that last round. So take a moment, take a drink, and I'll be back with you. Okay, let's do this. Final round. You should feel pretty confident now of the different exercises. So this is a time to push yourself out a little bit harder, okay? So with the squat, maybe try and come a little bit lower this time before making that step back. Okay, so let's do this, 40 seconds, squat down, step it back. Or you could just try and step a little bit longer. It's entirely up to you. Fifteen seconds. 10 seconds. Last time you'll do these. Okay, tick them off your list. You've done 4 rounds of those, well done. I'm going to go into my mountain climber. So I'm going to bring my chair in. I'm going to put my hands just outside of my shoulders. Okay, let's do this. Knee into my chest. Maybe this time I'll get a little bit more of a jog on. Try and bring that knee up maybe a little bit higher. Whatever you want to do. "15 seconds. Oh, 5 seconds. Okay, step out of that one. Make sure you've got some space. We're going into that low squat and crab walk or side walk. So remember, we're going to come down nice and low, and then we're going to little steps to side and back again. Let's do this, 40 seconds. Try and challenge yourself to stay low. "18 seconds. Go on, you've got it. A little bit more. Nearly there. Last time you'll do them. Okay, stand up, well done. Take your 20 seconds rest. We've got our punches on our elbow to knees. So remember, it's 10 punches out, and then elbow to knee on each side. So chest up tall, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. elbow to knee, elbow to knee. We've got 20 seconds, do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Right, they are done. That's your 4th round of those. We've got our push-ups next. So get yourselves down into position. As I said, hands just wider than shoulders and those elbows tracking back alongside the body. "30 seconds on the clock. "10 seconds. Try and get a few more out. Well done. Okay, that's your push-ups done. Now all we've got is our punching up from a sitting position. And like I said, you can choose to do it on the chair or on the floor. Seeing I'm already on the floor, I'm going to flip myself over. Put my legs out in front, or you could have the legs bent if you want, whichever's more comfortable. Keeping my torso nice and upright, and I'm punching up. And I'm going to keep going. This is my last exercise. A bit of energy I've got left. I'm going to utilise it because I know I've got rest and some stretches to do. Keep it going. Ooh, 15 seconds, nearly there. Okay, fantastic, brilliant. That is your 4th round done and complete. All we've got left to do is some stretches. So I'm going to put my chair to one side. We're going to do all of them standing, so you can bring yourselves back off the floor. Grab a drink if you need to. And we're just going to spend the next 5 minutes having a nice stretch out. Okay, we're going to work from the bottom up today. The first one I'm going to do is a quad stretch. Now you can do that supported if you want. Actually, if you use, as I say, move your chair out of the way. For some of you, actually put your foot up onto the chair, and that in itself might give you enough of a stretch down through the front if you're tight through there, or if that's not good enough, we bring that foot up in front. Grab hold of the lace part of the trainer and then pull back around so our heel is brought into our bottom and our knees are together, okay? So have a little look down, check your knees are together, and then bring your chest back up. You can also use a towel around your foot. That's a really good way of doing it as well. Okay, I'm going to move on to the other side, so I'm going to carefully release that one down. Again, I'm going to bring my foot up, I'm going to grab hold of where my laces are, I'm going to pull it around. Okay, I'm going to carefully release myself out of that one, give myself a little bit of a shake. So that was to stretch out my quads here. I want to stretch out my hamstrings. So what I'm just going to do for that is I'm just going to touch my toes. So I'm just going to send my hips back. I'm going to let my body fold all the way down towards the floor. I should feel a stretch. If you're tight in your calves as well, you'll feel a stretch through that. Just let the body weight fall down If you can't touch the floor, then that's absolutely fine. You could rest your hands on your legs and just work them all the way down as far as you can go, just to hold that position. I'm just going to hang out here for about 30 seconds. Like I said, just let your body weight another 5 seconds. And I just want you to carefully roll that spine back up towards the ceiling. Well done on that one. Okay, 2 more stretches. One for our chest, because we've done push-ups today, and some other exercises that were targeted to that area. So we're going to open up. If I stand from the front, you can see, open up nice and wide. And I'm trying to draw those shoulder blades together, so as we were when we were doing our warm-up. Really drawing them together, but this time, instead of using that movement, I'm just going to hold it in this position. Onto the front so you can see. Okay, I'm going to release myself out of that and give myself a little shake. Last one, just for our upper back area. I'm going to put my hands together, and I'm actually going to push away. And what I'm now trying to do, instead of bringing my shoulder blades together, I'm actually trying to separate my shoulder blades. My lower back stays in a neutral position, and I'm just going to round my upper back and pull my hands forward. Okay, I'm going to carefully release myself out of that one. Thank you so much for joining me for the class today. If you've got any feedback, then feel free to message the club, or you can private message me through like social media. That's absolutely fine. If you've got any feedback or anything you'd like to let us know, or you'd like to see more of something, then yeah, just give us a message and we'll be more than happy to help. So thank you very much, and I look forward to next week and another edition of the 50s Plus class. Thank you very much.